Hi, friends. It's me, Christiana Gaudet. I am your Tarot Fairy Godmother, and today we're doing a bit of an experimental broadcast. So, thank you so much for being here. For the first time ever, we are broadcasting. Well, it's not really the first time ever broadcasting from the conference room because I do Zoom from the conference room, and we have done YouTube hybrids from the conference room, so it's not the first time ever. But I do have something to show you in just a minute that will be from the first time ever, for the first time ever. So we will see how it goes. I thank you all so much for being here. It's Thursday. That means that it's time for the Tarot Topic Weekly Newsletter Recap. Do you get the Tarot Topics newsletter? I know Melissa does. Melissa, so nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here. She says, very timely newsletter for spring. Yes. And yesterday's Wordle, Purge, was a perfect accompaniment to the newsletter. That's so funny because I thought exactly the same thing. So do you do Wordle, the daily word game? Do you do Hurdle, the daily song game? I have to say that's how I start my day every day these days, is the Hurdle and the Wordle, and see how it goes. So lots of fun, lots of fun. And you know what I love about it is, we're all out there on social media and people are mean on social media, but I've never seen anyone post a Wordle spoiler or a Hurdle spoiler. And I think that's really cool that, like, in the collective consciousness, we can just keep that agreement, right? So I really love that. So if you're not playing those games, give it a try. It's a lot of fun. But that's not really what we're here for. What we are here for is to talk about the Tarot Topics Weekly Newsletter. Do you get the newsletter? It comes into your inbox every Wednesday. And there's a link right here in the description to see this week's newsletter, to subscribe, and to do a bunch of other stuff as well. I've got a lot of useful links there for you, including to get a ticket to come to class on the 31st. We're doing a minor arcana class on Zoom, 2-hour class. Would love to have you. And if you happen to be local, you can come join us in person as well in this very room. All right, so y'all know that when I do these live reading broadcasts, on Mondays and Fridays, I do single cards for people. But on Thursdays and Saturdays, I do readings. And typically, it's all readings, but I do readings where it's like as many cards as I think I need. And when I'm doing those, you can't see what cards I'm looking at. And when I do our members only live streams, and we're really looking at the cards, but you can't see what cards I'm looking at. And I thought, we need to remedy that. It is time for Card Cam. And so there it is, Card Cam. So let me know right away. What do you think? Is this working for you? Do you like this? Let me know how you feel about Card Cam. Today, I will be using this to do your readings, and we'll see how it goes. Does it enhance your experience? Does it take away from your experience? What are your thoughts? How do you feel about Card Cam? Teresa likes it. Yay. Yay. All right. So we're getting a lot of love for the Card Cam. Fabulous. Thank you so much. I'm glad you like it. Excellent, excellent. Good, good. So clearly it's working so far. We'll do some readings in just one moment. This week's newsletter, the topic is spring cleaning. And I started tripping out on the idea of spring cleaning because we think about spring as planting seeds, as blossoming, as sprouting, as hatching. And cleaning seems like the opposite of that. So I did some research, and did you know that spring cleaning is like this ancient tradition in a bunch of different cultures? Jewish, Iranian, Chinese. So it's like this thing. And I started thinking about, well, how does this go together? And I thought about the certain plants that you need to prune in spring so they can grow. Not all plants, but some. and how sometimes you've got to cut things away. You've got to move the clutter in order to let something grow and bloom. And then I thought about, like, and I didn't write about this, but I'm thinking about it right now, actually. When I've planted seeds and then you have to take some out so the rest can grow, like that. So that's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to do readings around what you need to get rid of, whether it is like physically, like actually cleaning your home, or giving something away, getting stuff out of your closet, doing the Marie Kondo thing, or whether it is more on a psychic or psychological or emotional level. What do you need to get rid of? What do you need to let go of at this particular time? So that in this energy of spring, the things that you're planting, the things that you're hatching can really grow for you. And so these are the questions we're looking for. And I will do them one at a time. And now you'll be able to see what cards I'm looking at while I'm saying what I'm saying. And so we'll see how that goes. And before we do that, I want to say a real thank you to all of the members here. You can tell who the members are because their names are in green. And we thank these people. These are the ones who are making a monthly commitment to this channel, and we really appreciate that. There's other ways you can support this channel. Make sure you like this video. Share my channel or share links to my videos in the tarot groups that you like amongst your tarot friends. Bring your tarot friends to this channel. There are a lot of great tarot channels on YouTube, but I don't think there's really anyone doing what we're doing here. So bring your friends, for sure. All right. Melissa, first question. Would love to know what I need to prune from my life in order to ensure my continued growth, plagiarizing directly from the newsletter. Yay. Well, let's see. What might that be? Oh, isn't that interesting? We're looking at the Seven of Pentacles reversed, which is about sort of that seed sprouting and how hard that can be. We know that originally, the weight image of this card, that tired gardener, was a reference to the Irish potato famine. And so we look at that. What else do we see? We see the World, the Hermit, Justice, so a lot of major arcana. So when I look at all of these cards together, what does Melissa need to purge, need to prune away from her life? A couple of things. The idea that you are constantly being judged, that every single move you're making is being judged and criticized by others. Whether that's true or not, whether it is or is not, the weight of that is really, really hard. So you got to let go of that right away, number one. Number two, the idea that your first instinct, that your first idea about how you might handle something is a bad idea, you want to let go of that too. So I think it's about welcoming more trust of yourself and therefore letting go of that lack of trust may be what you need to let go of. You know, I think you have some idea that inherently what you do is not going to be good. And so you have to tweak and tweak and tweak and tweak to make it even acceptable. And it's always good to tweak, but maybe recognize the idea that your first thought may be a great thought, and that your ideas are great ideas, and that your projects are good projects. How about that? All right. Fawn Ray, nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Chara Saddlemeyer, so nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here. What should I be letting go of to move forward on my path of growth? A lot. And it's all in your head. It's all stuff in your head. You are like constantly at war in your head. Maybe it has to do with the way you were raised. Maybe you were raised with some kind of dogma or some kind of belief that doesn't work. Maybe you were in a relationship. Man, I'm feeling that in my throat, so I'm thinking it might be true. Maybe you were in a relationship with someone who said bad things to you about you. And so there's just this negative self-talk, negative thinking about how you're bad or evil or wrong or whatever. Let go of that. Seriously, post haste right now. Let go of that. All right. Claire C., so nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here. What do I need to clean out for a fresh energy, for creativity? Anything that keeps you from connecting with your inner child. Your most creative self is your inner child. Connect with that, and also connect with your spiritual energy, your ability to connect with spirit. Let spirit directly inspire your creativity. So it's spirit and your inner child working together for creativity. Anything that gets in the way of that needs to go away. All right, Betty Flesher. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Thanks for using some of the members only emojis. What area of my life needs the most decluttering? The idea that you have to do 50 million things all at the same time and that you're not worthy if you're not doing every single thing. And also, even though this sounds almost counterintuitive with what I just said, the idea that you can only do one thing. So you don't have to do a million things, but you can do more than one thing. Does that make sense? Let me know. Mystics Haven, what needs to go for good in my life? And I love that double use of the word for good. That for good can mean forever, but for good can also mean to bring good to your life. So I love that. What needs to go? The idea that you won't have what you need. The idea that you will not have the money, the resources, the people in your life that you need when you need those things. Let go of that. You will have what you need. Pamela's Insight, nice to see you. What do I need to prune, cut back, or let go of completely to help me grow and move forward? Ouch. Heartache. You need to let go of heartache, and you need to let go of the idea that you have to do a lot for other people in order to get their attention, their love, or their approval. You don't. You should be able to get attention, love, and approval just for being you. Karen Winkle, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. What area of my life needs the most spring cleaning? Let's see. Ooh, the area of your life that takes hope away from you, that makes you feel not hopeful, that makes you feel like healing is not possible, that hope is not wise. Let go of that. Let go of that. And the area of your life where you feel like you are not loved, where you feel like you are not supported, all that, it's got to go. Hey, Kathy, nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here. I am wondering where I should focus my spring cleaning to have the greatest impact on my emotional healing journey. And thanks for using one of the members only emojis. All right, let's take a look and see. So I feel like there's a lot of ancestral stuff. There's a lot of family stuff. And this could be ancestral stuff that comes down through the generations and also family stuff that was in your family of origin. The things that make you feel, like you are not good enough, the things that make you feel like you have to achieve and you're not achieving, all of that stuff, the ancestral stuff. It is time for you to do some serious ancestral work and letting go of the ancestral energy that does not serve you. Angelic Michelle, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using one of the members only emojis. Lisa Harmon, thank you for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Okay, Lisa Harmon, yours is the next question that I see. What do I need for spring cleaning? You need to know that nothing in life is fair, and you've been dealt some things that felt really unfair. But nonetheless, you can find balance, you can find peace, you can find love, you can find a new beginning, even though that feels hard, and even though you sometimes feel like you don't have it in you. But you can, and you will. All right. Okay, so still, even now we've seen it in action. There's still love for CardCam, yes? Okay, and Betty says, yes, it makes sense. Okay, good. Okay, let me scroll back. Scrolling back. Okay, lots of love for the CardCam. I'm so glad. I will tell the IT department. And the IT department will be pleased. Kathy, I've always wondered what cards you're looking at. Right, well, now you can see. Angelic Michelle, clearing away the underbrush. What do I need to clear from my life at this time? So I feel like you've got this going on. I feel like while you are in a place of, focus or thinking or prayer or meditation, there is that underbrush for you that is another undercurrent of thinking. It is the chattering mind that happens underneath the higher mind or the focused mind or the spiritual mind. And it is time to let that go. It is time to let the chattering mind go. Seriously. You can and you shall and you will. Please set that intention. Okay, Teresa Chase, so good to see you. Thanks for using members only emoji. Thanks for being a member here. What do I need to get rid of to make space for my new man to come into my life? Yes. The idea that there's something special that you need to do or be in order to have that right man. The idea that you yourself, as you are right now, are not enough. Smile Soul 20, nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here. Peggy Lou Levens, thank you for being a member here. What do I need to get rid of or let go of? Depression and thinking about things or listening to people that make you feel more depressed. Seriously. Put closure to the past, let go of the past, and do not let that bring depression in for you either. I feel like there are very specific things, thought patterns, and things other people do or say that trigger depression. And I don't know if I mean that on a medical level or just a situational level, but one way or the other, I think that's the thing. Really. All right, Ali Mammon, nice to see you. Which areas, physical, mental, and spiritual, that you need to cleanse in order to grow? Letting go of childhood issues and letting go of the feeling that you're not mature enough to have agency over your life. Recognize your maturity and recognize your own wisdom. Seriously. And Claire says this new format will help me learn the cards. Yes, so on Thursdays and Saturdays and for classes where we're talking about the cards, we will use this format. Okay, Clumsy Clairvoyance. Where could I do a bit of spring cleaning in my life at this time? I think emotionally and having to do with family stuff. Family stuff that makes you feel bad and insecure, whether it's in your head or in your actual interaction with those people. I want to recommend a book for you, and this is a good book. And it's a book my grandmother gave me when I was 19. That was a lot of years ago, and now there's all these new editions of it. I'm giving this to Clumsy Clairvoyance, but really all of us could use it. The Gentle Art of Verbal Self-Defense. The Gentle Art of Verbal Self-Defense. You can find it on Amazon. I am serious. And what about for the lives where I do a single card pull? Would a single card pull from here be more fun than from here? It might be. Maybe we'll do this all the time. Should we do card cam all the time? You tell me. I'll take your votes right now. Card cam all the time or no? All right. Von Ray, so nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here. What do I need to purge? Anything that keeps you from being at peace. Take an inventory of all the things that make you feel not peaceful. And that could especially have to do with what keeps you from feeling grounded, what keeps you from feeling focused, all the things in the world that come into you and make you feel overwhelmed and that steal your peace. Out, anything or anyone that steals your peace. Seriously. Jackie Masters, so great to see you. Thanks for being a member here. Thanks for using one of the members only emojis. What do I need to let go of in my life? How is this getting in the way of my success this year? I feel weighed down and stuck. All right. Here's the thing. I think, Jackie, you are very, very good at making the best of a difficult situation. And so whether it's healing that you need, whether it's change that you need, you are the kind of person where you could be like, oh, your arm's off, right, from Monty Python. And you'll be like, no, it's just a flesh wound, right? And so you've gotten very used to living your life carrying around a lot of upset, hurt, baggage, difficulty that you don't let go of, that you don't change because you're so good at functioning with all of that. But imagine how good you'll be at functioning when you let go of all of that. So I'm going to say, let's hit this at the source and let go of everything. No. Let go of this idea that you can, here it is. Since you can function well under great duress and stress, you don't need to get rid of the duress and stress. That's what you want to get rid of. That idea that because you function well, even with all of that, that you don't have to get rid of all of that. Bye, get rid of that. Bye, goodbye, gone. Seriously. Okay. Hey, Julie Rogan, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. I've been reading about clutter being a symptom and not only a cause of anxiety and PTSD. Yup, and ADHD and ADD as well. Yeah. What does tarot advise on getting to the root of this in my life? Brilliant question, and I love it. And the answer is, do dream work, do tarot reading, do psychic work yourself to figure it out. And honestly, go back to about 9 years old and think about what happened then that may have caused this. It may not be a particular diagnosis that you need. It may be something that happened in your life that started it around when you were 9. That's what I think. Dreams, tarot, do your own psychic work to figure it out. Very good. Okay. And this deck is Lightseer's Tarot. Okay, getting so much love for the card cam. Thank you so much. This is my first time using it live. I've been practicing it on recordings and wasn't sure how well it would go, but so far so good, friends. Okay, card cam all the time. All righty, we can do it. Okay, Mixuair, so nice to see you. Michelle, What do I need to purge, clear out in order to stop feeling so stuck and lethargic? Oh my goodness. The idea that you shouldn't ever take time off or have a vacation, honestly, I think you need time off. I think that's what it is. I feel like you're not taking enough time for yourself, and that's why you're feeling that way. So whether it's you need an hour more a day for yourself or whether you need a vacation or whatever it is, that's what you need to do. And I want to say thank you so much to Julie Rogan for the very generous super sticker. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you. Pamela Lath, so nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here. Thanks for using the members only emoji. Could I please find out where the focus of purging needs to be to move forward? And the answer is literally your house. It is time to literally do some house cleaning and get the man and the dogs involved as well. Seriously, time to clean. Seriously. And I'm not saying I think your house is messy. That's not what I'm saying. But I think that you need the whole refreshing of the home. All right, my friends. From my perspective, I have come to the end of the questions. If I've accidentally missed you, I'm so sorry. Please do reiterate. Or if you've just gotten here and you haven't asked, please do ask. So I will be back, and I will be back apparently with CardCam. Pamela agrees with me. Good. Hey, I want to remind all of you, I'm going to be going live on Instagram tonight. Nancy Sage Shadow does regular Instagram lives at 5 o'clock her time, which is 5 o'clock Pacific time, 8 p.m. Eastern time. So figure out what time it is wherever you are. Nancy Sage Shadow on Instagram. I will be live with her on her stream. Although I think it shows up on both streams. That's how Instagram works. So join us. I'm Christiana Tarot, at Christiana Tarot on Instagram. She's Nancy Sage Shadow. Join us tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Pacific Time. We're talking about StarCon, and it'll be fun. So join us. Okay. Jackie, right, so used to that way of life, but that's what you got to do. Mix You Era, thank you so much for the very generous super sticker. Really appreciate it. And CardCam forever. All right, so it shall be. Right, don't you love Nancy? I love Nancy. We all love Nancy. And she's going to have a really important role at StarCon this year. So definitely join us on Instagram Live this evening. Thank you all so much. StarCon is going to be January 20th through 22nd, 2023. You can join us in person in West Palm Beach or online on the Excel Events platform, one way or the other. I will look forward to seeing you there. And we'll be back tomorrow at noon Eastern Time with the Friday Weekly Wrap-Up. And Zuri Shop is loving the format. We all are. So that's very exciting. Thank you all so very much. Really appreciate you. We'll see you soon.